Hey everyone, this is Brett Graham with Graham Truck Centers in Sherman, and today we're going to walk through some of the things we've worked on to make sure that when our guys go out and perform road service, that they do it in a manner that is extremely safe as it can be. It's one of the things that keeps, I know, all of us up at night is worrying about these guys when they're out there on a highway. So I thought it would be good to sort of walk through some of the features that we've put into our trucks and some of the tooling that we've invested in to make sure we do this as safe as possible for our employees as well as our customers. So I've got Dusty, who's one of our tire techs here at Graham International, as well as James Laisy, who is the general manager here at Graham Truck Centers. And let's just kind of go through this just as we would roll into a service call. So Dusty, the first thing that would happen, a customer calls, says, hey, I'm broke down, I got a flat tire, come fix me. And you would jump in the truck and arrive on the scene. Let's just say they're on the side of Highway 75 and you roll up. What's the very first thing you do as soon as you pull up?
Turn on my lights.
Come on over and make sure we can hear what he's saying.
I turn on my lights on the truck, and I'll get out if they don't have safety triangles, I'll put them out at least 50 feet back behind my truck.
Yeah, and let's so the lights that we put on these service trucks, of course we've got some work lights down at the bottom to make sure that they've got adequate lighting, as well as the sides. We've got flashing lights on the rear of the truck, as well as in the front of the grill of the truck, and then we have flashing lights up on the top of the truck. That gives as many angles as possible to make sure that when folks are approaching, they can see it. So you've pulled up, you've turned your lights on, you've pulled the truck over safely off the road. Now you've set your triangles out. If there's not already, sometimes they'll already have triangles out. And I understand that it's kind of basically 50 feet behind, and then possibly further if it's on a corner, right?
Yeah. You put one up in front of your vehicle,
and as well as on the front of the vehicle. All of that is based on the recommendations of TIA, which is the industry leader in the United States when it comes to safety for the tire industry. So, all right. So now we've got our triangles out. Of course, we've got our fire extinguisher ready to go in the event of a problem. We've got our lights on. We've identified the problem. Now we are ready to get started to repair the truck. Come on up closer, Ryan, and so we have we've now installed on most of our trucks, we've installed lift gates, because one of the things y'all had to deal with was getting tires in and out of the back of a pickup bed, which lends itself to back injuries.
Tires, wheels.
Yeah, so let's go ahead and let that down. And so they've got access to this to raise and lower equipment tires out of the back of the truck. So 20-ton jack stands is sort of the standard. I'm sorry, these are
20-ton jacks.
Jacks, and then jack stands. Yep. It's very important to use. We use these jack stands that have these real wide bases for stability. So it kind of gives them two items that will help them make sure that truck is safely jacked up. So now we've got the truck jacked up. We're gonna remove the wheel, right? Oh, safety glasses.
Yeah, we always put on our safety glasses to protect our eyes.
It's the number one injury there is, I think, for any of us in the industry is eye injuries. So safety glasses always.
Always underneath vehicles full of dirt.
Yeah. All right. So now we've got, we're going to take the tire off. We're going to repair the tire. Let's say now we've got the tire fixed, or we've installed the new tire. So what's going to happen next? Let's talk about this. This wheel service that Dusty's about to talk about, I believe, as far as I know, is the most advanced wheel service of anybody in the country. And that says a lot. And we do this on every service truck, as well as every tire that we remove and replace in our shops or on the road, because wheel offs are the scariest thing to me, period.
Never seen them.
So tell us how the wheel service works.
Before we put the wheel back on, we'll check our studs, make sure they ain't none of them stretched. and use this right here to clean the treads out to get all the dirt and stuff. And we'll put them on with a small. That way we get the torque right. You know,
So you use the big impact to take it off.
Yeah, we use the big one to take it off, and when we put it back on, we use the small one.
And so that's because it's got this. Is that what this is? This is the.
That's an extension of the torque wrench.
So when it torques the lug back, it limits it to what? 450?
Well, we do it 475.
475.
And we use our oil on the lug nut, just 2 drops round and 1 drop on the stud.
Okay. And then the most important part in my mind is you finish the torque by hand with torque wrench, right?
Yep.
And that's what this big rascal is, right?
Yes,
Right
sir.
here. And so what that does is that ensures that if we have an impact gun that's not functioning properly, maybe it's a little bit weak, we want to know with 100% certainty that when that truck rolls, that torque is right. And that is done by hand with this torque wrench. And these are all calibrated annually to make sure that they're right. So, all right, so now we've got the tire back on. We've made sure the studs are okay, that they're not stretched. We've cleaned them, we've lubed them, we've retorqued the wheel properly, and we got it, right?
That's it.
And safely get the job done. So
Let's not forget when you're airing up the tire, they have cages.
oh,
on every
that's
truck.
right. That's right. We got to talk about. So we got a cage that we use to safely inflate the tire, and this is a new tool that we just added to all of our service trucks that allows the techs to inflate the tire, and not have to have their head right down in the tire. They can back up 6 feet because it happens. Tires will zipper and blow. Even when they're in the cage, it's still a dangerous situation. This allows them to get a safe distance back. I love that addition, guys. That is awesome. So that's pretty much it. I just wanted to kind of walk through that and talk about that, and appreciate the work that y'all are doing to make sure we get it done right and get it done safely. And that's what we're all about at Graham Truck Center, delivering a great product in a safe manner for our clients. Thank you.